Hello, great to see you. We have tea. We have fairies. We have dolls' houses, dioramas and miniatures. We have slow stitching, calm, mindful, chilled, joy, share, quiet. Welcome to Helen Kitty Cat Crafts. Hello. So it's Flip Through Friday, hosted by Gwen at Gwen the Trash Witch. Please pop over and say hello. So today, I have a treat. Now I picked this book up second hand and thought I would share it with you because it's so cute. So it's quite a small book and it's all about the little tortoiseshell cat. I have 3 tortoiseshells and I will try and include photos for you. So I'm not huge on genetics. I did used to work in a veterinary surgery, so I picked up the odd bit here and there. So from what I can gather, or from my understanding, tortoiseshell cats are almost always female, and in the rare chance, and that is something like 1 in 3,000 cats, is a tortoiseshell male. And if a tortoiseshell male is born, he is usually sterile. So now pay attention now. Here's the little genetic bit. Tortie genes are sexually linked because females have 2 X chromosomes, so therefore they can receive an orange gene and 1 non-orange gene because the colour travels, I believe, on X chromosomes, which then would lead to a tortie, which why males are not tortie because they only carry 1 X gene. Does that make sense? And in early development inside the womb, the X chrome, one of them is randomly inactivated, which results in some cells producing orange and other cells producing black, which then produces the tortoiseshell colour. And then obviously in pedigree cats that have a certain marking, that will link in with the tortoiseshell gene producing a pattern. And calico cats are tortoiseshell cats with a significant white patch on them. True tortoiseshells don't have white. There's no rough or hard fast, should I say, percentage that qualifies a cat to be a calico, but roughly speaking, if it's over 25% white, then it's a calico, not a tortie. And the calico can travel through to many different breeds. Now, anybody that's got a tortie cat will be aware of tortitude. We are definitely aware of tortitude. A professor at the University of California, and I can't remember his name, actually did a survey of tortoiseshell, well, of cats in general, but focused on tortoiseshells, to see if there was a link between cat behaviour and colour. And nothing was proved, but you ask any tortoiseshell cat owner, and they will tell you that tortoiseshell cats are high energy, stubborn, sassy, and very independent. And we have 8 cats, and 3 of them have the tortie gene, and I can tell you there is a definite difference in torties. Now there you see a British short hair tortoiseshell. I have one of those. She is the most delightful kitten, well, cat now. I will insert a picture for you. And that is my delightful girl, Esther. As you can see, she's a British short hair, and she has, she's what they call a chocolate tortoiseshell, because she hasn't got the harsh brown undertones. It's quite a soft chocolate colour, and she's just so beautiful. And then we have the Tortie Cameo long hair, which isn't that such a beautiful cat? It really is. So pretty. And then we have, next page over, a tortoiseshell Manx, which I would actually call that a calico. But for the purposes of this book, it is a tortoiseshell. I would definitely define that as a calico. Maybe it's different in each country, I don't know. But then this is an English book, I believe, so, oh well. And then we have tortoiseshell long hair. Now I have Lola, who is a chocolate seal point tortoiseshell ragdoll. And as you can see, she is a ragdoll cat, ragdoll breed, but she has chocolate tortoiseshell and seal point tortoiseshell running through her. So again, the chocolate colouring there, it's quite a softer gene. But because she has the ragdoll markings, it's not all over her body, but the seal point carries through into the rest of her fur, producing a cream. And then we have a lovely Gemini cat, which again I would possibly consider to be a calico. I don't know, this book was printed in 1990, so that's, what, 35 years ago. And standards change all the time, don't they? And then we have what I would call a true tortie, which is no specific breed, but just the tortoiseshell colour all over. What many people don't understand is that tortoiseshell is a coat colour, it's not a breed. And here we have my true tortoiseshell tortie girl. And she only has one little tiny white mark on her, and that is at the tip of her tail, which has never gone. But oh my, the tortitude is very strong with her. Very strong indeed. I have always called her my Asbo cat because if ever any one of my cats got an Asbo, it would be her. Oh, the stories that I could tell you, the things that she's done over the years. She's definitely a handful. And then we go on to names and meanings, and I'm sure none of mine will be in there because I like quite unique names. And then we've got star signs. I may have to look those up. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Well, two of mine are definitely Aries. But I would need to check back with the birthdays. It's a very well planned out book though, and it's just a nice little read with lots of lovely pictures in it. As I say, it was second hand, and somebody's written in it in the front cover, but that doesn't bother me. And it goes on through cat chat and grooming. But it's quite a small little book. It would make a lovely gift for somebody. But for now, it's going to sit on my shelf so that I have time to read through it properly. It's not showing my cats that one, else they'll be demanding haute cuisine for their evening meal. I don't think so. They get spoiled enough. And A to Z of cat care, which I'm sure most cat owners know anyway. It's quite a good grounding book. It has the very basics in it, and I believe you can get different cat breeds in this series. So I hope you've enjoyed this little flip through. As I say, pop over to Gwen's channel and say hello. She'll be more than happy to see you. And until next time, take care of yourself. Have a great week. Goodbye.